Hello guys, let's welcome back to this channel. Kadao. Yeah, this is the first league between India versus Malaysia game. Let's go. अहिलेसम्म किन गेम स्टार्ट भएको छैन र के गर्न खोजेको छु म बरु त्यसको हेर मलेसिया र त्यसको यार यो भोलिसम्म स्टार्ट होला जापान र यसको यता चाहिँ
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's the game ended here with 2-0. अब जापान देशको गेम होला Let's go the Japan side, man. Or the Indian side, okay. Let's support this player, okay, boys. Come on. Let's go. Is the game started here? Let's go, boys. It's Romario. Patrick Vieira is India versus Malaysia. Come on,
the
let's
action,
go.
and there we have it. The lower bracket semi-finale where India we take on the mighty Malaysians. We have already defeated them twice in the group stages, but now it is where it matters the most. You win this game, you go up ahead in the lower finale. India in the blue kit already attacking inside the box. Romario finds Pele and we are onto a perfect start and take the shot.
It's a goal by the
First
DANIAL,
goal,
man.
First shot attempted. 7 minutes into the first half. Team India, we take the lead already.
तर DANIAL को क्यामेरा त धेरै अगाडि रहेछ बे
And Romario on the wings. And then to Pele and then the cutback to get inside. Well, this is something
It's already
I don't think the Malaysians have expected from Daniel. He is so good on the attacking side of things. Just playing with the opposition's mind, going back, then turning quickly
What a goal
on
that
the
was, man.
left foot of Pele, one of the greatest player to ever touch the ball. Now we lead the scoreline 1-0. Let's
It's on
see
Malaysia
how things
side.
will
It's
go
the
ahead
ball is
from
in
here.
Malaysia side. Let's
Just
go.
like group stages, we look in a hard shot form
Okay, in
against
attack.
this team. Ardu Onana just marking the midfield here.
Pakistan
Gravenberg
is Cristiano
getting the
Ronaldo.
pass down. CR7,
Eden
but
Hazard,
Eden Hazard doing
intercepted
the
by
defensive
the
duties,
Patrick
was
Vieira.
mistimed the pass.
Cristiano
Back to
Ronaldo
Patrick Vieira,
to
CR7
the Pakistan.
twisting and
Pakistan
turning.
can
Pajik
block.
Song,
What a
Diago
defense.
Forlan could have been an opportunity, but no.
That's a
Has
good.
been cleared as of now, and with Stanisic,
To Romario.
will try to build up another counter attack where Pele will not be able to get the touch onto the ball. Mickey Van de Ven
Oh
on the
my,
wings,
and
turning
that's a
inside
goal.
CR7 and what a
To
Trivela!
Cristiano Ronaldo, man. Goal by the
Perfect
Cristiano
180
Ronaldo.
turn and that Trivela.
उस्ता
I
उस्तै
don't
गोल
think the
हान्थ्यो है
keeper had any
दुईटैले
chance to go to the bottom of the ground so quickly.
दुईटैको
And the Malaysians, 10 minutes more, it was all they needed to get the scoreline to level terms.
I mean, if you've got Daniel starting off pretty heavy, firing on all cylinders, then Malaysia will answer back this time. That's probably one of those first few times you conceded is.
What a goal, man. That's
straight
straight shot and tapping.
Move all the way to try and finish things off with a Trivela into the back of the net. I almost thought that this one shot would be pretty difficult now because Ronaldo was being pressed off by defender. But one extra move over to that's what created that.
रुगा मर्गी लगाएर मर्नै आँटिसक्यो म
That's exactly what Cristiano Ronaldo always needs. He's changing a few more things out here in terms of what's going to happen. 4-3-1-2. The formation out here. Again, pretty centralized as we normally think about it, right? We're not really seeing the same exact 4-2-2-2 or technically 4-4 formation out here coming in from this man.
Romario.
I've been liking it because this has been a bit more aggressive, helps him take control in the field in the center.
But at this point, Mickey Van de Ven, he takes control of the ball. Just
Schneider.
using his body to shove off Romario. And with the pace of the game right now, things look pretty slow and controlled from both the sides. No one is rushing the attacks. They are taking their time for the build-up. Because both the players
What
know
a
at
player,
this point,
man.
no mistakes are allowed whatsoever. A simple mistake can knock you out of the tournament. Especially when you are so close to
that's
entering
the
the
Saliba.
grand finale
Park
of the
Ji-sung.
FIFAe World Cup region qualifiers.
And that's intercepted by the Onana to bit low
Saliba on
to
the
Romario.
other side, this time around though.
Romario to the Pele, and that's a goal. Lovely goal, man.
Absolutely beautiful.
Let's go India, man.
Impeccable placement at that point, and it's going to be Pele who scores the second one of the evening. What a through ball from Daniel, man! Just an extra second is all he needed, and what a beautiful run it was.
त्यो प्लेयर कस्तो कटेको यार अब चाहिँ हेर
Pele just
बब्बाले यार
passing is
थ्रु बल
so
चाहिँ
perfect, and then Romario, the link up between both these players. Romario completely knowing what Pele is about to do, running on the shoulder of the defender, and then the first time shot. No chance for the opposition whatsoever, and we take the lead yet again.
Let's go Malaysia.
And you can clearly see again this time around it's
Cristiano.
gonna be more defensive coming in from India. I like the idea of what Daniel is doing.
To Oliveira,
Really fully rushing it
Matheus
down
Oliveira.
the attack, so
to whom
it's
Schneider,
all of his defenders in those
and that's
positions
intercepted
where
by the
every
Onana.
single
Can
pass
deliver
is
good
blocked,
ball
and
to the
that's exactly what's happening
Romario.
now.
Romario can throw the ball to
Holding
Cristiano.
for a
Cristiano
second,
Cristiano is in the
Ronaldo, a
Cristiano.
play from the wing, right
It's
to
too late,
center
man.
too, but he moves a little bit too far forward. Saliba again is able to shut this one attack down, and there's a counter
That's
chance
a
on
good
the other
defense.
side, but a lovely way
Wow,
to
lovely.
passing lanes out here,
Van de
making
Ven
three.
can deliver to
As
ball
Van de Ven
to
eventually takes
Romario.
this one off. It's a link
Yes.
up. Romario cannot really keep this one.
Pele.
Van de Ven is not really the
Van de
player who
Ven.
can make this insanely good
Below,
passes.
no.
Solid midfielder out there.
Oh,
Also at the same time, like Romario winning the header against Saliba on the red offside, pretty big ask to be honest. But now with the passes
Park
from the side
Ji-sung.
of Malaysian, they are threatening the box, but a mistimed pass
Onana.
from Park Ji-sung.
where he will play the ball.
And no mistakes from
Romario.
our backline.
Romario.
Just clears the ball off, and now a counter is on the way with the triple
And that's
striker
the
formation
first
running
half.
ahead.
Let's go
But
to the second
before
half,
we
boys,
can do
okay?
anything, the first half coming to a close. 2-1 the scoreline. The game is completely open, and the number of opportunities both the players are making, it is humongous.
One out here. And if you really think about it again, 4-3-1-2. That's the combination coming in from Daniel. But on the other side, we had a glimpse of what Malaysians are running. It's again the same 4-2-2-2 out there. So that's again, if you really think about it, normally it was Daniel who was countering the formation of that he is technically using right now, but the formation that Malaysia is using. So if you really think about that, Malaysia should have an advantage.
उता फेरि जापानले 2 हानेको थियो हैन अहिले चाहिँ के भइरहेको छ सेकेन्ड
What's
लिगमा
happening
चाहिँ
out here right now? All the players
Let's check, है
defensive. Kickoff is there. It's not really moving a bit too far ahead, making sure that all the passing lanes are blocked forward.
And that's such a good defense
भनेपछि
there.
थाइल्यान्डले एक
We
हान्यो
know we
है
have
अब
a
अर्को एक
compact
हानेपछि गेम
backline
ड्र
of 4
हुन्छ
and then a front
लेट्स सी
3
के हुन्छ उता
just
चाहिँ
marking the centre back and the spaces left behind.
अहिलेसम्म टोटल एक्जेक्ट
The
कति
wing
भएको
play
छ भने चाहिँ
is pretty
2-1
much
भएको
lacking
छ
because we are playing a diamond, but the
Japan
attacking threat
2,
from the middle
Thailand
is
1 भएको
can
छ
be pretty daunting.
20 मिनेट
Now
भइसक्यो लेट्स
we
सी
are just trying to implement
the end
those
game
type of
हुन्छ
runs, and we will find Romario in the process. CR7 making a run, has
Cristiano
to
Ronaldo
hold the
picks
ball
shot,
for a
that's a
little longer.
good ball
He
to
will
the
cut back
Romario.
inside.
What a
Romario takes the
goal.
shot.
Wow, lovely
A
goal, man.
perfect opportunity arrived, and the perfect striker to
What
nail
a
it home as well.
celebration.
The Brazilian, he gives us another goal and another advantage into the making.
Look the Ronaldo, man.
3-1
Look
is what we
funny, man.
lead with.
Just absolutely loving the celebration. I have no clue what that is, but I'm enjoying it.
For reference, that's an F1 car driving super fast.
जापानले गोल हान्दिसक्यो है भनेपछि टोटल एग्रेड 3-1 भएको छ है अझै 2 गोलको लिडले अगाडि छ
Look at that phenomenal cutback. And you know, I think so throughout the group stages, he was constantly putting in those headers for the players who were inside the box, regardless of who they were. If Cristiano Ronaldo was there or not, sometimes even Pele was there. I don't know how he was able to win those headers, but all of that used to happen, right? So now he's
This
moving a bit more towards those
Martinez
quick
and
runs,
Thuram
but
are
I
the
have to
weapon
say,
of this
it's been
Daniel,
working
man.
out fantastically for him. Also,
Weapon
brings in a
player.
small change out here. Bebito is going to be brought in. So the attacking midfielder is going to be changed out. Again, I like the idea. Got the time right now. Doesn't really want to entirely exhaust all of his players and wants some fresh faces on the board.
Well, and he's doing at a perfect time as well. 60-minute marker has been touched, so we know with the lead we have, we can always outgrow the opponent at this point. Number of goals can be scored since MINBAPPE also knows he have to go aggressive. It is a double leg tie, so aggregate score will matter. But also keeping in mind that if the first leg is humongous enough, the second leg all you have to do is relax and do nothing.
Let's go,
MINBAPPE,
boys.
he has to take some more risk now, and the more risk you take, the more open your defensive line gets.
And that is exactly what right now Daniel is focusing on. Right?
Romario, lovely ball, man.
First player wanted to go
It's Bebeto Eden has a Bebeto
that
again.
would have another goal
Long
in the
lofted
making,
ball
but
to Stanisic.
Stanisic controlling the ball
Pereira.
fast towards that centre back now. Back in the centre, alright.
Come on.
2 passes, single touch, opening Romario is gone
Lovely
back,
ball.
but it was a bit of a bait set about here, not being bait. Eden Hazard.
Oh no,
wants to send it
again
back,
same
right back.
type.
That's a tackle from Romario. It really ended up being
Let's
a goal
go.
out on the other side. Defender was there, so still MINBAPPE. He's in this. He's still got time, I have to say.
Oh, that's a good intercept by the
But
Beira. It's again
No
to
space
Bebeto.
since
Bebeto.
Pereira is just
Bebeto.
standing in the
Bebeto.
middle
That's
of the
the
park.
long through
No
ball.
space given whatsoever. Although a very ambitious lob through ball there. Could not find
Ruga
anybody
Lyra
on the
Money
energy
and
to move on.
Segado.
Trying to set up a counter, pass it along in the process, find Ryan grab and push, fall on,
good
and
defense.
go ahead, and when the man he's just shadow marking him, and now Bebeto misses his marker. Pajisang running inside, but Onana steals the ball back. A counter attack yet again from the E-Tiger, and Romario is running down the wing, finds Stanisic in the process, crossing it inside, but Ryan grab, but he still stops the process.
Very centralized attack.
Patrick Pereira.
Malaysians, and guess what? This formation is pretty good at
Bebeto.
stopping those centralized attacks.
Thuram.
Lovely play coming in from Daniel.
That's the
Right
good
now,
ball.
sending it
Oh
through,
my
though. I
god.
thought
How
it's
he.
gonna go in towards the left wing. I thought it was
How he
Bebeto
missed,
who
man.
collected it. Intended for Hazard. The power was a little bit extra
Let's
on
go,
that.
it's a
Could
Thuram
not
again.
win it, but doesn't matter.
That's
Now
a
it's
good
the header.
ball
Still
to the
not
Eden
to be
Hazard.
lost
Can
it
deliver.
through. Hazard
Wow.
collected
What
as
a
well.
goal by the Eden Hazard,
Absolutely
man.
scored it as well. 4 goals
That's
to
a
1
lofted
as
through
India
ball is something
lead
amazing,
in the
man.
first leg.
It is phenomenal right now. Just look at that steal. Wins the header, immediately goes ahead, and then a lob through pass. And Eden Hazard making a perfect run at the perfect time. It is so beautiful to witness. 4-1 up, we are in complete control, and it looks like that
What a control,
Malaysians,
and
they were good in the year
boom.
2024. But this time around, there is no competition.
At least for Daniel, yeah, this man's gonna be absolutely insane now. Some few changes as well. He's gonna make sure all of the new fresh players are gonna be moved on to that chopping block on the other side too. So no opportunity whatsoever for Malaysians to try and bring this one back. Man, this seems very difficult for him right now. And not just for this one game. I'm also thinking for the next leg, because you don't really just have to score 3. If you want to win, you've got to score 4. And that's a big task if you think about it. Yes, Daniel was able to score himself, so this should be possible, but I feel that way, man.
Well, the thing is that the number of opportunities that Malaysians are trying to make, they're all getting nullified before they can enter
the
the
Momo
final
Salah
third.
yesterday hero.
The ball getting stolen from the mid, and now Van Basten, just look at him, he's trying to find
Oh,
the pass inside, but this
he's
time
offside,
it
he's
has
offside,
should
man,
be
he's
off,
offside
I
already.
believe. That's a very early run.
It's a big off.
And this is what I'm talking about. They cannot enter the final third.
And not at least before putting it into the offside. So yeah, big problems. Now for Gravenberch, Kaka is going to be brought in. Marco Van Basten comes in instead of Fallen. He's also put out Cristiano Ronaldo outside now. Ramos
Oh, what a ball that was. Oh,
gonna
that's
be
a
big
good
one.
defense.
Lovely last touch tackle from Daniel. Just made sure that he will not let the ball
Onana,
pass through
Onana
up ahead.
to
90
Salah.
before extra added time. Salah sends the header, not really perfect, low in power, so it's going to be
That's
sent
a long
all the
ball.
way
Oh
back,
my
but
god.
Stanisic, the perfect pass, but still it's going to be kept in by Daniel. There's not a lot of space now
That
to
intercepted
work
by the
with,
Beira. He's
but it
attacking
doesn't
from
matter,
Malaysia
it's
side,
only
and
1
that's the
minute
game
remaining.
indeed
This is the last
here.
attack which will be stopped as India will
Post
have the
league
lead
for
of
1.
3 goals
India take
in this
3
first
goals.
leg. 4 goals to
Lead,
1.
man.
As everything
Let's
stays
go for the
exactly
second half. Let's go for the
100% conversion, I would say, from both the teams at this point. 4 shots, 4 on target, 4 goals scored for the E-Tiger. Whereas
Let's go
Malaysians,
on
they
a-
had just one opportunity.
Japanese, okay. Oh, Japanese score, man, again. Thailand goal to red card खाएको रहेछ कि यताको इन्डियाको त्यो लाइभ स्ट्रिमको स्क्रिन सेयरिङ भन्दा त यताको जापानको अति बवाल छ र क्वालिटी हैन जापानको अति बवाल रहेछ त्यो सुन के भन्ने नाम Oh, that's a good through ball. Can Ronaldo get it? No. यो नाम त थाहा नै रोनाल्डो जस्तै लाग्यो मलाई That's again to the ball. That's can tap in. My God, what a ball that was, man. Can did it? No. That's the clearance. Again. That's through ball. Perfect to the ball, man. Oh. Oh my God. Huh? Oh, this is too much, man. You roll over his skill, and that's again attacking side, man. No, I think it's fake shot, man. But it's not perfect. Whoa. That's the goal. Lovely goal, man. Perfect, man. This Thailand guy scored 2 with a 10-man, man. Can he only score 2 more goals for the equalize? I don't think it will happen, man. Hope you're watching this stream. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel, guys. Okay. Oh my God, what a through ball.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that's the clearance. Can he will get? My God, what a clearance that was to the street ball, man. No, he missed. Intercept. And that's the game ended, and Japan to the final, man. Japan to the final, and this Thailand guy will play against the winner between India versus Malaysia. Okay, this is the format.
Fan clubs celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Till then, the Thailand guy will wait for the India versus Malaysia game. Okay, secondly, let's go to the India versus Malaysia side. Nice again. स्टार्ट राखेन त के भयो भने गाना त भयो गाना किन बज्छ हो नास्ताले कतिचोटि फनाने हुँदोमा नास्ताले कतिचोटि फनाने हुँदोमा सम्झनालाई हे
जना प्लेयर जना 5 जना टोटल 5 जना ब्रदर एसियाबाट अलवारे दामी लाग्यो हेर्नु
यो त गाना बजायो मेरोमा गाना किन बजायो कि आज त कपिराइट आउँछ जस्तो मन लाग्छ मलाई मलेसियाले रेडी गर्छ इन्डियाको के भयो इन्डियाले रेडी गराएन अझै I'll be back guys, okay, just wait.
And after the domination in the first leg, ladies and gentlemen, we are back again with the FIFA eFootball Regional Qualifiers featuring a mobile out here. We are in the lower bracket. And it's the matchup between Malaysia taking on India. 1-0 in favor of India with a 4-1 aggregate right now in the first leg. What's going to happen in the second? We will see it right now. Spartans. Few changes in the formation is probably what it needs to be for Malaysia to try and win the ball forward.
This
that is
game
so true.
started, man.
During the break, we were
Let's
discussing
go,
that
buddy.
what Malaysian tactical changes could look like, but by the look of things, I really don't think they have made some changes. It is still a 4-2-2, still trying to get some wingers down the line. But as for India, we are doing a similar central attacking midfielders to the mix. Stanisic, although he loses the ball
Pressing
in a
a lot,
very
man.
dangerous position there, has a throw in, and he hits it directly onto the faces of the Malaysian player. But now, Ole Romioni trying to
My God, how
build
he
up an
pressing.
attack and a perfect pass for Ferdinand.
Oh
and
my
he takes
God.
a shot, but he hit the post.
What
The
the
luck is in our favor as of now. We barely survive.
For a few seconds out there right now, ball did not really settle down in the legs of that attacker. And out now there's a possibility for a big counter attack on the other side. Pele still controls the ball for a few more seconds as it moves on to the right wing. Ferdinand is the one who eventually controls it. Will send it back. Stanisic running in for the fullback out here. Will help the team out a little bit, but guess what? Patrick Vieira Delegate has it sent back all the way to Buffon.
Nervy movements.
Yeah, it's pretty nervy, I'd have to say. Interesting that even the keeper is being involved for the passing lanes.
And that pass to Buffon was just trying to survive at this point. Because if that pass was intercepted by the attacker, that has been a clear 1v1 for the Malaysian squad and an opportunity for them to make a comeback. But now, they are trying to build up from the back. Ryan Gravenberch finds
How
the
the
ball to
Malaysian game is
Ole
automatically changed, man.
Now he's trying to
He's
dribble
pressing a
inside,
lot, man,
but
right now.
The thing is, the attackers are completely marked and
And
they are
that's
not
the
getting
goal.
space. But Diego Forlan, he builds up from the scratch, makes a perfect run and anticipated through there. And Forlan, the man from Uruguay,
That's the first goal.
takes the ball home. The first goal in the back of the net. The aggregate score line have been narrowed down to just 2-goal advantage to the Tiger.
That's the first goal from Malaysia. Is
Have any proper chance
4-2, yes.
of that? It's not been a proper domination coming in from Malaysia. As, there's been a few changes that have happened, that's for sure, because now the players are running way too quickly for the ball in the mid. That's yes, he's going to lose a lot of stamina. The players who are actually putting it down in mid, but at the same time, if it helps you win out in those attacks, that's exactly what you need. It's two attackers now playing all the way out, right? Everyone else playing back, so it's more or less for a chance for the counter plays that
Cristiano.
the Malaysian is actually looking forward to.
And
right now.
oh my God, he have to
Through all the
give
way
a through
forward.
ball
Lovely tackle by Van de
to
Ven.
right side, man.
Eventually stopping that attack through this could have very well be another goal coming in for India. Not really going to be the case. Onana brought in. Van de Ven eventually playing in as the fullback for the team right now. It's going to be sent in center. It was a chance for a cutback, but eventually stolen away. Onana sends it back to Perlo. Onana now Hazard, a through ball.
My
for
God, that's a
Ronaldo,
good
and
goal
it
by the
backs
Cristiano
in
Ronaldo.
the
Let's
net.
go, man.
Lovely shot coming in and
What a shot that was, man.
beautiful build-up by Daniel to equalize the scoreline.
Perfect near post bullet from CR7. What a strike! A perfect interception starting with Onana in the midfield, stealing the ball away, and then a 1-2 passes with Eden Hazard back to CR7, back to Hazard, and then to CR7.
What a press from
So quick passes
Malaysian guy,
and
man.
a powerful strike. There is no chance for any keeper in the world to stop that. Near strikes are generally blocked, but with a venomous power that CR7 can generate, it is a rocket. And with that, we take the lead yet again in the aggregate scoreline 5-2.
Big lead coming in, which you rightly mentioned. At the same time, you just have to make sure that you've got equalized scoreline in this one. It's not necessary to win out with a big margin or anything. That's exactly what Daniel is constantly doing. Oh my goodness, that
Oh, just a
was there.
goal again.
Wheels in the back of the net. Holy smokes, what's happening in this game? And that's the second one that
Diego
Holland
Forlan
has
call,
scored.
man. Call goal.
Beaten up close and personal one way. He eventually received that one touch pass.
Diego
But
Forlan
that
त वहाँ पनि आएको होइन इन्डियामा खेल्नको लागि.
right outside the penalty box. Fallen can do everything.
Diego Forlan, this guy is crazy. one inside the box, a perfect run, and then a finish as well. And the thing is, this came right from the kickoff. So whatever advantage was created has been shut down. Although on the aggregate we still have a +2 in our favor, but that +2 for an entire halves to be played is not big of a difference, especially for a team like Malaysia. Now we know that we have to just up our game, especially in the defense, since some rookie mistakes have been made and they have been capitalized this time around. But now CR7 on the attack yet again, trying to touch the ball down, but has been blocked. And Diego Forlan, the nightmare, he is still running down the wing.
Oh, and that's the first half, man. First half ended. Let's go for the second half, man. Okay. Malaysia is pressing a lot, man, this time.
We've got a big advantage in terms of right, but it still is a big play. I have to say, over in towards that attacking side, which is working out for the Malaysian, and that's kind of giving me the same nightmares of the stuff that happened in the Japanese game. Because one of those attacks was exactly like that.
Kind of, yes, but at the very same time, Japan had a very, I would say, counter through ball strategy against us. They were sitting back deep, 10 players legit inside their box, and one guy just running on the through passes. But that's not the case with Malaysia. They are intercepting, they are pressing high, they are winning the ball in dangerous areas. They are playing good, positive football right now, and it is giving them results too.
To be honest, yes, the second one, I would still have to say it was a bit unfortunate for DANIAL, because he was there to intercept the pass, but
My
it
God.
actually fell down and the legs of Fallen. Another last defense comes into play, so the attack
Give it to the ball, come on.
Another through ball. This one could be big right now. Pele makes this run back.
Keep a
to
ball.
end with physicality.
Oh my God,
almost
what a
tried to steal
defense,
away as
man.
Pele slid down to go for that pass though, but will still be intercepted on the other side. That could have been the equalizer in this one. But it still is Malaysia who are now controlling the pace as Gravenberg steals another pass away.
And this looks really end to end, and this is the type of finale that we want to witness in the lower brackets. Both the teams are neck to neck. India still have a +2 advantage, but these blocks, man, our attacking powers have been shut down by Araujo and then Patrick Vieira and then Grant Gravenberg. Everybody just stealing the ball away. And on the other side of things, Malaysia, they are dribbling inside. Oleomioni finds another pass, but Patrick Vieira,
My God,
good
how
interception.
is pressing,
And now
man.
on to another counter.
Come on, let's go. It's Pele time.
Sending it, Pele, he's going to make the run for it. Vanderman on the other side will be there though. The shot cancels to try and find some line. But eventually the gap was closed up by the keeper, who stood there as Pele kept on moving towards him. And a counter on the other side.
And
Romney
that's the
is gonna be brought
goal,
in,
man.
And a beautiful way to
What
finish things
a-
off. Malaysia
What a
3,
counter attack from Malaysia,
India
man.
1. And the deficit only remains of 1 goal now.
Oh man, this quick
The
counters.
Pele call miss गरेको
We
क्या
have
त्यसलाई
to score
डबल
that
टच गरेर लिएर
opportunity,
कल
but
हान्नु पर्ने हो खास हैन.
we are on the losing side of things of that attack. Patrick Vieira left his line, trying to press the ball, and then a through pass on
What
behind
a
him,
goal,
and Patrick
man.
Vieira with a bad positioning led us to this goal. A quick counter from the Malaysian side, and now the score are looking pretty much closer. Like just 1 goal advantage still what we have, and the attack that Malaysia are taking, they are looking ruthless with that.
It's just perfect anticipations of where the pass is going to land and then eventual transition into that attack. That is what we've been seeing consistently from Malaysian side. So I am liking the play that they are making, right? The previous one, they were not able to focus on their defense that well. They were creating a lot of opportunities through mid, and you clearly mentioned that with the formation that we are running with, it's very centralized. You have to run that triangle up in front. But on the other end of the spectrum, now since it's being defended well, we don't really have a lot of leeway to work around with when it comes to our own defense as well.
India have to hold, man.
Trying to try and help the strikers out to open a few more lanes, but defense line.
That's again mistake.
Whatsoever, and this is not the pass that you're supposed to give. Cristiano Ronaldo
Oh
controls the
my
ball, sends
God.
it through as Stanisic holds it for the last second. Bebito will be collecting this one. That could have been a disaster for DANIAL, eventually fizzling out.
Oh man, it is getting out of hand at this
Ooh.
point. Just look at that attack and another one threat.
Ooh,
Perfect one,
my
and the score
God,
has
what
been
a
equalized.
comeback.
Daniel, he's having a hard time in the back lines. The quick counters, the pressing, nothing is working out for
This
Team
game
India.
draw here up to now.
4-1 is the aggregate.
What a comeback from
Rather,
Malaysia
the
side,
smart
man.
scoreline and
My
aggregate has
God,
been
it's
matched
so
up with
dominant.
5-5. And things
Home domination
are
game
getting
from
out
Malaysia
of
side,
hands,
man.
and it is just because of one man. That Patrick Vieira is trying to press so high up that is creating a void in the back lines. If he just maintained his position, nothing of that sort would have happened in the last 3 goals.
That's something that needs to be dealt with properly and very quickly. But it's exactly as you mentioned, now we're finally changing a few more things up. This is the crucial moment.
कस्तो
You
comeback
cannot
हाम्रो यार.
let this lead slip through any further right now, and man, Malaysia
त्यसै MINBAPPE वर्ल्ड च्याम्पियन त भएको हैन. MINBAPPE त होला नि खेलेको को खेल्ला.
seems like they are the ones who never
Let's check,
really
को
want to
भएको
let
छ.
us live easy, right? Just want to make things difficult for India whatsoever. Right now, that's exactly what's happening out here. Bebito.
Come on!
Chance to
Oh my God!
Yes, that could happen.
What
the
a
shot
save.
that we needed. But it's now going to be sent in on the other side.
Such a powerful, brilliant strike, but the luck is not in our favor this time around. But what a pass to CR7. A Trivela, a cricketer inside, takes a power shot, has been blocked, but no, has been stolen away. And this time, Patrick Vieira finally performing his duties. Clears the rebound,
Wait,
and
goal
now
line
an
just
opportunity
so
for a counter
celebration
attack.
गर्दैछक्यो.
Lautaro Martinez, he needs to find the attacking midfielder, and he will. Bebeto, he has a chance for a cross, running inside, across,
Wait,
anticipated,
and there's the goal.
Jedward inside, with the plus 2
Sudah,
on the
मैले
clock,
भने हैन, यो
the
weekend
clock
player
ticking to
भनेको, DANIAL को.
91.54. We take the lead with Marcus Thuram. A perfect attack in the making. The attacking brute force strikes yet again, and Daniel, he is not going out.
Absolutely not out here. What a way to score that
ओए
final
बाबा
one.
हान्दियो त बे गोल.
Full back line entirely open. And look at that. Thuram
हेरोबाट की
decided
गान्थ्यो म्याच. सुइन्यो
he's
उदे.
not gonna go in
कम्फु
for that
स्ट्यान्डमा.
header. He just had his feet high up in the air to push this one in.
What a
Net.
goal, man. It's lovely
played.
goal.
And you mentioned about the counter, right? And that's exactly what Daniel was able to do out here. Massive. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, we saw the celebration as well happening in Jumang. We knew that, yes, it has happened now. The goal is there. But the big thing is, you've got to go full play back. I mean, put all the 11 players back inside the goal. Just do not let.
Just like yesterday.
score.
Another similar situation. 5 to 10 seconds is all that remains.
हिजो पनि सालाले लास्ट मिनेट गोल हानेको थियो. आज थोथाम
It's a
जाने.
plus 3, right? So, yeah, a minute and a 10 seconds. So, less than 90 seconds is what Malaysians have for the kickoff. You defenders, you go ahead.
Just game
It will be
ended
a
and
perfect
India
matchup,
to
and
next round
we
means
are
India will
to
play against
another
Thailand,
game,
okay?
another sort
And
of
between
comeback on the
Thailand and
Malaysian
India,
side, but we will strike back.
be the winner?
Another victory in the backpack, and the year 2025 has been completely in India's
final
favor
game, okay?
when it comes to facing the Malaysian squad. 3-0 against them. Faced them thrice, all 3 turned into victories.
But it's been closer and closer in every other game out here right now, I'd have to say, right? The first one was domination, the second one a little bit close, the third one neck to neck in the second leg. We eventually lost that one 4-2, but it's absolutely fine. The aggregate is what matters eventually. It's a 6-5 aggregate, so yes, Daniel able to win this one. And fun fact this part is, guess who we are facing now in the lower bracket?
That is the mighty people from Thailand. Undefeated in the groups, undefeated till the upper bracket finale, and then got crashed out by none other than Japanese. A squad which defeated us in the earlier stages of the game, and now defeating Thailand to make their way to the grand finale. And in the lower finals, it is going to be Thailand against India. Both the teams had never faced each other in the entire tournament till now.
Yeah.
And what a perfect time to face each other.
Absolutely. It was
अब इन्डिया र थाइल्यान्डको पर्यो हैन. इन्डिया र फाइनलमा जसले जित्यो नि हैन, जो अगाडि राउन्डमा गयो त्यसले चाहिँ जापानसँग फाइनल गेम खेल्छ हैन.
The way how Malaysians were making that comeback, that was the most.
मलेसिया त फोर्थ भइहाल्यो डाइरेक्ट हैन.
You know the victory is not that far until and unless it's a close game right now, and that's exactly what happened. 6-5 was the scoreline. A big play coming in from India overall out here, winning this one out. So that's exactly what we needed. But now we've got to face Thailand, so that's going to be very crucial too.
And It will be a very, very interesting and difficult game at the same time. Let's see how things will go from here. But main part about it is that this lower final, oh, I'm not sure what to make of it. Since if you look at the upper
त्यही त हो
final
नि
scoreline,
जापान
4-2
यहाँ
in the
पुग्यो
favor of
म
Japan.
थाइल्यान्ड यहाँ तल
So
आयो होइन
Thailand
अनि
have
इन्डिया
been
भर्सेस
conceding
थाइल्यान्डमा
a
जसले
lot
जित्छ
more
त्यो फाइनलमा
goals.
जान्छ कि
But at the very same time, similar things can be said for us. Because the last leg against Malaysia, it was a very nerve-wracking game.
Second leg was the big one, which you rightly mentioned. Yes, as that was the main part where we conceded 3 consecutive back-to-back goals. And after that, we were
Japan
finding
is
it really
waiting for the two
deadlock.
nations
But to be honest,
between
I think
India
so.
and
Daniel
Thailand who will be the
Wood
winner.
eventually realized
Can you guess
that
it,
he needed
guys?
to do, the problems that he was facing. So he was able to fix a few of them over towards that later part of the second half, and I think so that
जापानै
will
जित्छ जस्तो लागि थाहा मलाई
will
किनभने
eventually help him out to play the next leg
अहिलेसम्मको
against
स्ट्रङ
Thailand. So
भनेको
it is
यही नै
going to
लाग्यो
be
थाइल्यान्डलाई जित्यो होइन
going to be I'd have to say again nerve-wracking for both of these teams, but I think so we actually have a chance.
I do believe in Daniel at this point. The mental composure this guy has at such a young age. it
थाइल्यान्डलाई
is
जितिन्छ होला हो
crazy.
ड्यानियलले
Knowing that you have a +3 advantage when moving into second leg and then blowing that advantage and still keeping the nerves to make a complete comeback, that is so phenomenal. The final
बेला
attack,
start
the
हुने हो
last
यो।
ditch defense, everything was just seconds into the making. And if he missed that opportunity, things
India versus Thailand. Na 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 na. For the question. त्यति बेला स्टार्ट हुने हो झ्याउ लागिसक्यो अब एक अर्को बच्चो स्टार्ट हुने हो भयो यो जुनीमा स्टार्ट हुन्न अर्को जुनीमा चाहिँ स्टार्ट हुन्छ कि जस्तो लागिरहेको मलाई चाहिँ हुँदैछ है के गर्नु यस्तो छ यस्तो ढुलो छ के गर्नु अबे अझै स्टार्ट हुँदैन त के भएको कहिले स्टार्ट हुने क्या ही करे स्टार्ट नहीं मैं असला डेनियल कहाँ मच हो मैं असला at the same touch. कति बेला स्टार्ट गर्ने हो बे started the game is going to start it now man let's go
The lower bracket
Let's
final.
go,
Here
man,
it
come on.
begins. The mighty
Thailand.
Thailand are undefeated in the group stage.
Versus
They are
India.
down in a hot
Patrick
and
Vieira.
short form. But we Indians are trying to survive. Getting the last
the win.
minute equalizers, 2 winners, has been our storyline till now. But
Come on,
this
come
time
on, come on,
around,
India,
we
let's
need
go.
a clean victory over this mighty
What a
squad.
pressing, man.
Let's see how
Oh, lovely
Daniel
ball.
and our E-Tiger will
Double
perform
touch.
in this match. And by look of
No,
things, he is looking for aggressive start.
Big one already, but again, that
And that's the intercept, lovely intercept. Eden Hazard.
Bit
low, come on. That's a good ball to Eden Hazard. Oh, that's the back to Buffon, man.
Header coming in from the defender towards that right wing. Absolutely perfect on the other side.
That's
as
the
Dumfries
good
now
ball.
wanted to push forward, playing in as the fullback for the team at the same time now. It's
Oh.
gonna be an attack being made in
That's a
from
good
Mario on the
defense.
other end. Lovely tackle at the last second.
Come on, miss.
It's gonna be
Let's
taken
go.
instantly as he can have a
What
chance
intercept
now.
again.
Wow, man. End-to-end football from both the teams. Quick counters, quick one-touch passes, skill moves,
Again intercept,
everything in
lovely.
the mix. And good
Eden
defending
Hazard.
this time around from Daniel. Last
No.
time Patrick Vieira was overcommitting a lot and created so many gaps at the back line. But this time,
Oh,
he's
what
getting
a
to
save, man.
ground,
Lovely save.
blocks the far post shot and the near post shot is covered by a goalkeeper. Good defense. Although Thailand,
What
they
a save,
already
what a
look
save.
pretty good on the attacking side.
It's going to be a big one out here. Thailand looking good on the attacking side, but Daniel's also looking pretty solid in that defense. This is really giving any major opportunities on the other end to try and for those goals. This corner could be big, but
Bit low. Come on, let's go. Let's counter attack, man.
on Perlo. Understanding that maybe they want to try and go for a shot.
It's a mistake. He will concentrate. I think so.
Cristiano Ronaldo has really taken
Please save. Oh, what intercept, man. Lovely.
Intercepted.
Again?
Onana sends it to Hazard. Didn't really work out. Nakamura Shinsuke controlling the.
He's dancing in the middle of the park.
Yeah,
He's like,
as
yeah.
long as there's no one approaching him, he's fine.
Lovely ball. Pele, come
Yeah,
on.
You don't come to me, I don't come to you. A peace treaty has been signed, but not from Pele. He's running down inside the box. And it could be a
Oh
waiver
my
or rebound.
god.
Is it a
Oh my
goal
God,
kick or
yeah,
corner?
should
We'll
go
find
well.
that out. But a good strike from Pele. So close. Could have tried across. Maybe
keeper.
the far post.
Keeper को खुट्टा
But the
लागेर
angles were completely blocked. The Thailand are having a crazy line of defense as well as the attack. A pretty balanced structure from their end too. Gattuso, men marking our
Daniel
attackers.
is now.
But now, a corner. Not has been pretty successful with those in the past. But Perlo, he might whip one in.
Can get a good ball. Ooh, my god, what a defend.
The close angle didn't really work out. Patrick Vieira at the edge of the box. Pele
Ah.
empty chance, but
Ooh.
eventually the rebound almost going for us.
No.
By Pele.
My
And he
God,
waited for
what?
the pass to Ronaldo. That could have been the chance to score. But Daniel did not realize that the conundrum that was happening there. Now another chance. Cristiano Ronaldo still can't really push out forward. Virgil van Dijk.
Wow.
All of his chances out there.
No,
The double
man,
press
you have to locate that
impeccable.
ball.
Lovely
Just
defense.
clear the ball. That's the idea from Thailand, and they are doing it phenomenally well. Just look at them. 4 players at the back line, 4 in the center of the pitch, and then the double strikers pressing the centre backs so that they can't keep the possession. So beautifully done from Thailand, but Daniel, he is phenomenal as well, and now he gets inside the box.
No
across, a
man, you have
touchdown,
to
but nah,
control that ball
he
and
gave
to.
that pass to the centre mid and not to the far post. But oh man, could have been our opening into the game. But that player lock, but that pass didn't went through.
That one, it should have gone to Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lovely ball.
I agree. Perlo still got a chance. Right
Go
now.
lovely ball.
Make a
Romario.
it's gonna be a long-
Romario.
Romario is gonna be the man. Right
Ah,
at the
no,
edge
no,
of
no,
the
no, no,
first
no,
half.
no.
No extra time to be added out here as India's
India got 3 chances, but
Thailand.
no, yaar, why?
Man, this could have been it. We could have taken the shot.
He's
and
not
oh
converted.
my.
That chances
These
to
two
the
chances that India
goals,
had,
man.
There is nothing wrong which Daniel did. Thailand are just pressing too good. Because the amount of space you get inside the box is barely millimeters at this point. A touch and then you have to take a shot, and that's a very bad angle, bad posture from Romario. You have to just dribble in, and by the time you dribble in, the defender has already nudged on your back. So the timing from the Thailand defense, it is perfect.
Going absolutely on point, which you rightly mentioned. Right now.
whoa. My-
Sending it to Sesko.
Way.
God, a bad pass. Eventually rebounded back to us, and there could be a chance.
My
for maybe
God,
two, but
what a
last
miss.
tackle again coming in at the right point. We're not really getting any kind of counter chance on the other end.
But now it's an opportunity.
Yeah, there
Oh.
could be a chance now.
Pirlo needs to get on the edge of it, but Nuno Mendes, man, this guy is too quick for the defense. We had a counter-attacking opportunities thrice back to back, but the thing is, the final pass, the obvious pass was always
My
gone, and he was not able to
God.
turn around. And in the meanwhile,
At
a
last,
counter-attack
Cisco score,
unleashed
man.
from the wing play, and Dumfries, perfect cross, and Cisco inside the box. The tall guy, the handsome striker, takes the header down, and Thailand, they break the deadlock.
That was a big one again. Hullet
Oi,
collecting this
कस्तो त्यो
ball
तानिदिएको
and
बे,
running back
त्यो ball
inside.
चाहिँ?
For a second I thought, and also
Marshall
probably
turn.
Daniel thought that maybe his defender was able to take that one. But yeah, it was Hullet who eventually controlled it, and then a lovely set for that header. Beautifully placed, perfect power. Eventually Thailand finding that opening. It's a 5 men in the back line.
I'm not sure about that. Maybe that could be the case, since they have just faced Japan and could be a page from their book. But
Yeah,
if you look at the
quite
minimap there, I still want to figure that out at this point, because I still believe it has to be a 4 backs the way they are moving in. But yeah, it is a 5 back. Van Dijk is there in the center of the pitch, and there is still one more left back, and Onana is well
No.
in the mix with CDM2. This is not looking good. This is a formation that has defeated us in the past. Something that I guess Thailand has studied from the game against Japan. But now CR7 inside the box can cut back, but Van Dijk winning the ball. CR7 almost in
Got
for the
a
cut
chance,
back, but
man.
microseconds is what is making the difference.
Exactly. And yeah, it's rightly as you mentioned, it's that, 5-back lineup, and both of his, you could say, left back and right back, they're playing as wing backs. So they're running down
Yes.
the pitch entirely for a long way. And that eventually makes it seem like it's 3 people in the back line, and there's a lot more support and passing opportunities in the attacking side. And you mentioned how eventually you can break that diamond formation, specifically in the defense when there are 3 extra people out here. You either put a cam who's going in aggressively, so that creates a more passing angle. Another chance, send out your left back, right back for the full wing backs, and guess what? Now you've got 2 more people to worry about. And I think so that has been working out well for Thailand till now.
Yeah, and I guess now is on Daniel's side to break this around. He has to turn things up, because at this point you cannot play wide, and you have to go a lot more passes through the center. You have to drag your strikers back, make the 1-2 passes with the cam, and that's the only way forward, because those 3 CBs with those wing backs, the entirety of the pitch will be controlled. But the best part is we have faced similar type of structure against Japan, and in the second game we were able to break it down. It was just that the first goal, or rather the first leg advantage, was too much to deal with. But in the second game we were back even against the Japanese side. I'm guessing the same can happen against the Thailand side too.
It could. I want to point out one thing on the back.
My
First
God,
goal,
what a save.
It was a bit ambitious, I'd have to say, but it's going to be a corner for DANIAL. Now here's the big thing. Yes, we were able to make that comeback against the Japanese lineup, but let's be brutally honest. The Japanese were up by 4-0, and then they scored the first one, so it was technically a 5-0. And then we were able to get those couple of goals in. Japan was not entirely focused on offense. They were mostly focused on the defense. That's why we got those opportunities. So,
And what is this?
oh my goodness.
A goalkeeper has 2 CBs, like a sneak peek of that tactical analysis, and oh my mind is blown. I think this is the first time I've seen something like that. A goalkeeper with 2 centre backs, and then 1 centre back in the front, and then 2 wing backs on the side. A crown at the back. Generally this crown is there at the last final third of the pitch, where you have striker, left mid, right mids, and double CMs.
That's
But that crown is on the back line, so this is something which is going to be really hard to break at this point, since it is so deep to break it down. And I'm not sure what Daniel is going to do up next.
At this point, again, if you really think about it, you know that those left back and right back are going to lose a lot of stamina, constantly running down the pitch every single time, right? So I think so in terms of those when it comes down to those substitutions and the later part of the game, that's when we'll probably have some opportunities where the players themselves will start to make those mistakes, when their passes will not have as much power as they're supposed to have. That again totally depends, unless we eventually have Thailand bringing in some fresh left back
Whoa.
here right now. Nana going doesn't matter. Buffon was
India, please
I think so in those next
score at
15
least
minutes
one
of
goal,
time
man.
that we've got left, that is where India can make this comeback.
It has to be true, but at the very same time, from the tactical perspective, our centre mids are the pivotal players in this matchup, since they are the ones who will make late runs inside the box, and they are the ones who will get a lot of space inside the box. Long range efforts from the edge or centre mids, this is what we have to eye out for. From the back lines, just cover the wings.
Wait.
Middle will have a lot more players to clear the ball out, and it should be cleared by now. But now CR7 has to win this, but oh man, so many defenders on his head. Too difficult to keep the position.
Yeah, DeMarco.
Are they?
Winning the ball, the dribble is good though, will be stolen away by Stanisic. Wins it that one. Instantly changes the part of the field. Right now it's going to be sent back in the centre. Though there's a chance for the play with the through, but doesn't matter. It's again controlled. Hold on. Thuram reaches that. There's an opportunity to send it back.
No, man.
He wanted to go for the
Let
same
go.
play again, just like he did in the last game. But it's 90+2 now. The last chance for the corner. Last opportunity. The power is going to be made in. It will be right in the centre, but will be cleared up. Stanisic at the edge of the box. Bebeto controls it, turns around, moves in. He's got some space to work with. Passes for the cutback.
Oh my god.
Will be blocked by the defender.
Bobal ani ko त्यहाँ त कस्तो बल लगान्थ्यो लास्टमा.
Almost cooking that up
GG India man. Lovely gameplay man.
Just close the oven a little bit too soon.
Man, those two centre backs that are shadowing the goalkeeper.
कति हानेको यार त्यो लास्ट बल त.
Because the amount of block these guys are creating is humongous, and that's the reason I said your centre mids will play the most important role in the entire game now. Because those two CBs will not get intercepted by the strikers at all. They will always shadow the strikers. They will always mark the final pass inside the box. You have to take a strike from the edge of the 6 yard, and that has to be it. Bebeto, Romario, these two guys for the long range finesse can be a game plan. But at the same time, you have to keep in mind that you cannot push so many people ahead, because the 5 back is lethal on the counters too. Those wing backs to across is what Thailand was able to score in the first half. Although that's a good thing that only one goal has been scored, the match is still fairly tied up, and we all know the winner of this match will go to the grand finals of the regional qualifier.
This is one of the biggest things, right? You mentioned that it's still just one goal deficit. Thailand, in the previous few games, they were conceding a lot, but they were also scoring pretty decently. And if you think about it, India has been one of the most aggressive teams out here, and one of the most goal-scoring teams out here in the entire league in the group stages. Yes, didn't really go our way when it went to those playoffs, but still fine. We're still on top of our game, and right now this is the best time for Daniel to pull it up, because as you rightly mentioned, this one game will mean that we are moving forward in the grand finals of the regional qualifiers. Just one game is what you need. 2 goals are all you need to shoot. Yeah, you can't really let that one more concede. It's something it's going to put a bit of pressure onto him, but I think so he'd be able to handle this one right.
Well, he should be, since knowing how crazy comebacks he has made in the past. Indonesian game, 90th minute, stoppage time, he scores a crazy cricketer finesse. Last match against Malaysia are on the hot streak, scoring 4 goals in the second half. Then again in the stoppage time, we take the lead yet again. Daniel has been playing like peak Real Madrid. It's not over until it's over. He has that mentality of and the never dying attitude. He is doing it phenomenally well. And against Thailand, I still have high hopes that we will make it to the last match of the regional qualifiers.
Hopefully, man. I'm really hoping for the same. Right? And you rightly mentioned, he's not right with the exact team that Real Madrid had at that time. But man, oh man, all of that is going to happen in the next game, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, it's only the first leg that's been over. Thailand 1, India 0. Will Daniel make that comeback in the second one, or will we see Thailand going in for a rematch against Japan? That all we'll find that out in the second leg after the short break. Don't go anywhere.
सरर उडेर आकाशै गुडेर कति गाना बजेको आज त छ्याट तेरिका यार Let's go, man. It's already started. ल सुरुमै स्टार्ट भइसकेछ त यहाँ नदेखाउँदै
And the second leg, it begins. We trail by 1-2-0 against the mighty Thailand. A crazy defensive structure where the centre backs are sitting right next to the goalkeeper. But in the second leg, a start from their end, and now Team India is on the breakthrough. A wing back overlap could be the case. Pele has to take a perfect touch, but no, man. These CBs are giving us a really hard time. This deep line of defense looks like a crazy wall yet to be broken down.
Lovely.
Shots from outside the
Eden
box.
Hazard.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Forward.
Mistimed. But again, Romario, he will be there just marking all those throw-in options. Good press. A long ball has been initiated. Rodri needs to finish against Hulid, but to be honest, winning it against Hulid is a nightmare in itself. And Hulid, he is a nightmare in disguise. Takes the finesse. And the man from the Netherlands, the Dutch, strikes back. He played as a centre mid in the first leg and now a secondary striker in the second.
थाइल्यान्डलाई त हामी किलो जित्नु भएको हैन.
Rodri and Patrick Vieira stood no chance in blocking him off. Head down, 1-2 pass, perfectly finding the secondary striker, and just look at that physicality. Touch, croqueta, finesse.
DT boom.
Thing of beauty from Ruud Gullit. And now we trail by 2-0. Nothing is going in our favor at this point. We still need 2 goals to make it a draw. But by the look of things, it is the Thailand who are dominating the game.
Absolutely, and again, bit of confusion happening out here. Sesko is still gonna win that header. My goodness, things not looking good as Nuno Mendes eventually moving all the way up, and look at where Dumfries is, all the way crossing towards the mid. Van der Ven will finally find that last ditch tackle on Nana, almost trying to steal it away as this one goes in for a through, but doesn't matter. Gattuso will be there to try and help Peter Schmeichel collect it. It's a 3-goal deficit right now. India needs 3 to try and even tie this one up, let alone if you're talking about winning. As Dumfries passing it back to Hullet, Perlo. It's eventually going to be stolen away. Pele, he's going to
Lovely ball.
Through ball, perfect. This is beautiful. That's exactly what you need.
My God, how he missed!
Not score the goal. Constantly pressed by the centre back, and it goes outside.
How did he scuff that chance? Had
My God,
at least 2
heartbreaking
seconds
moment, man.
CR7 wanted to drive even more inside the box, narrowing down his own angle. And but look of things, the pressure is surmounting, I believe.
Yes.
Daniel is not able to perform the way he generally is, and by no doubt, Thailand, they are a crazy side, a team with the most points in the first group stage, and now in the low.
Come on, let's go, Cristiano on the score sheet, man.
Finally, a cutback has been found, and CR7 redeems himself, brings 1 goal
Still
back.
chances, man. Go,
2 more to go, and an ample of half remaining. We can still
2
make
more.
it to a draw.
Can absolutely be the case.
What a
This
tap
time
in.
yes, there is
Oh,
a
he couldn't
chance.
hand in ball, yaar.
Seeing a lot more counters now being built up from the side of India. Thailand Oh, the defenders being beat properly. And even Peter Schmeichel could not stop that one from Ronaldo. I thought it's going to be a bit more difficult, however, but actually worked out. Pretty sure that it's still going to be a little bit more attacking play coming in from the side of Daniel. We need
Come on.
goals right now. Cristiano Ronaldo instantly stealing this one away. Will send it back to Pirlo. Onana will also help in build up of that attack right now. The pass, Pele should be able to collect it easily. Gives another through. Hazard turns around, takes it.
My.
But it was
What
stopped by
a-
the keeper. The shot did not have enough power, I believe.
Turning 180 to take a strike is always a difficult one for any player in the world. An ambitious one and had no space to turn around, but this time there is space to find Pele yet again. A through pass. But
Oh.
takes his time, clears the ball out.
What
Thailand 3, India 1.
अझ
is the
राम्रो खेलेको
scoreline.
अरे यिनी।
And aggregate is the advantageous word for Team Thailand right now, because we still need 2 goals to make it on level terms.
2 goals to equalize that. That's the big thing, right? Yes, in the previous one, things did not really go in our way, but right now there's a big possibility where we can potentially at least equalize that, man. It's difficult, but I can see those chances being created. There was one which Ronaldo needed to put in. As you rightly mentioned, it was a few extra seconds which were taken by Ronaldo to try and take that away. Otherwise, this one should have been a 1-goal game, but doesn't matter. Thailand are just going to play one specific thing. Play all the players inside the penalty box. Make sure that you're defending through to Ronaldo. Not enough power, so Virgil van Dijk will pick this one up.
Now, Mickey Van de Ven has the ball, crosses Onana. Kill the tempo first and then strike may be the case, but Ruud Gullit has lost the ball, and for some reason we are finding Stanisic instead of Pele. But whatever the case is, we are trying to drive inside the box, and Pirlo, he have a chance for a finish.
No!
Trivela has been blocked. So many bodies in front of him, so less of an area to take a strike, but again Romario twisting, turning, losing the ball, but this time Eden Hazard has to go and track back because a counter is on the making, and Ruud Gullit, he is using his presence to unleash Nuno Mendes for a perfect through ball, and now Ruud Gullit inside the box, twisting, turning,
My,
crosses
what a
inside,
defend,
has
man.
been cleared.
You got to make sure that your centre backs are eventually marking down the player after they're somewhere around that penalty box. That's the only thing which we'll eventually see, and that's the main part out here, man. I know that at this point it becomes pretty difficult to try and defend against this kind of counter.
Yes.
But Daniel needs to keep his defensive game on point. Now, there's absolutely no second chances from here on now. You need one more goal instantly, and then you have to build it up towards the later parts of the game so that there's a mistake being forced on the side of Thailand, and then you score another one. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing any way for him to make this comeback. Yes, you got to kill the tempo, but at the same time, you kind of have to
Let's
give
go,
that
let's go,
big
let's go.
reassurance to Thailand
Still
that
India
they
have a
can go for the
chance.
counter, only to steal the ball away and then have that big chance when both those fullback players have been all the way up ahead. That's when you can
Wait.
find the opening with 3 of those centre backs when they are tracking back.
And so many things to do and so little time remaining for Team India. 66 minutes already up, and Ruud Gullit finds Nuno Mendes, of overlapping wing back. Ruud Gullit, Kruketa, finish has been blocked. Kamavinga goes with the ball, finds Bebeto. Mo Salah can unleash another counter, and yes,
Ah,
a
no.
2-1, but Bebeto mistouches it, leaves the ball, and now Stanisic, he has to clear it yet again, and we have to recycle. But this time the clock is ticking fast, and these passes are not accurate as they should be. But now Park Ji-sung has the ball, finds Dumfries, and just look at Thailand. They are killing the clock at this point. They are slowing our tempo down. They know the Team India are knocking on the door. So what they need to do is just make them stay away from it. Don't give them the possession, and this is what they are trying. Final 10 minutes plus stoppage time is what remains, and we need to find an opening. Lautaro Martinez has the ball, trying to find the final pass, dribbling through Bebeto.
Come on, let's go, India!
Ball home.
Oh my
The second goal
god!
has arrived. Team India just 1 goal away.
One more,
on
please.
aggregate level
Let's go,
terms.
India. What a goal, man. One more, please. Up to now 3-2 in a great.
Oh. Oh man, this is one of the situations where Team India are now in a desperate situation. We need to score a goal. We need to make sure that at least in the last 8 minutes plus stoppage time is what we have. We can create 3 to 4 chances and convert at least one of them.
Yes.
Oh, it is a very, very nervous situation. In the second leg, the score has been equalized, but now the first goal deficit is what we need to turn around.
It's only that first game, one goal that's eventually hurting us at this point. And the big thing is that it's only 8 more in-game minutes remaining. That means just a few seconds for you to try and steal that ball and then create a counter-attack. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be ultra defensive for the side of Thailand right now. They want to keep this 1-goal lead whatsoever. Not really looking for any kind of cheeky play happening on the other side. So yeah, it's going to be an all-out attack for Daniel. At this point, just make sure that your wing backs are also pushing all the way up front, because you need a lot of passing to try and get some of your extra men up in front to relieve the pressure off of the striker that he's facing right now constantly because of those 3 centre backs. So we'll have to wait and see if that eventually happens. I kind of want to see. I love the fact how we brought in that extra midfielder as well to create some more passing angles this time around. That is what created the opportunity for Bebeto.
I'm loving the tactical play from Daniel.
Let's go, man.
Overall, this
My
is
heart
how you are
break
supposed
is.
to play
My
against
heart
a
is
point like against someone who's playing deep down.
pumping like.
If you look at the formation, it's a 5-4-1, and 5-4-1s are ruthless
Okay,
when it comes to defensive duties. And Thailand, they are just killing the clock again. They have the possession, lobbing high up in the air. Rodri finds to Patrick Vieira. Patrick Vieira lobs the ball high up in the air, needs to win the header. Bebeto, one touch pass, twisting, turning, pass inside. Bebeto needs to steal it away, but nah, man. Oh, can he hold the ball for a little longer? Would have been different, but now Party Sang. Buffon should be able to clear it. Yeah, he will. But now Salah wins the ball, but Kamavinga are one of the best.
It's the last chance, man. Come on, let's go.
Find Mo Salah, the last ditch attack. Mo Salah running down inside. But
My God.
has clicked. We drew in the second leg, but the first leg deficit was too big to be turned around.
Yeah.
A similar fate has been faced.
It's heartbreaking moment for Indian fans, man.
Unfortunate loss and our journey in the regional qualifiers comes to an end, with Thailand going for a rematch against the mighty Japanese.
I'd have to say it was a nice attempt coming in, right? It's absolutely fine. This run was pretty difficult for him to make up until this point, but yes, there's a bigger picture now that's eventually left which you need to tackle on with. So that's something I'm really loving from Daniel. It is totally okay as to the loss that is faced. It's fine. There's still a few things that he needs to tweak.
What a game, man, between this.
I wouldn't exactly say silly mistakes, but
Daniel
those
is
mishaps in the defense when
all the Indian fans should be proud of because of this Daniel, man.
There were quite a
कत्ता
few
सम्म
of
ल्याउने
those mistakes
सबभन्दा
that were
ठुला त
happening.
हैन
On the back of that, Malaysia was able to score a lot of
Daniel
goals.
Daniel
And I think so that
5 त बज्यो
hindered his confidence in it.
That is true, but
बोरा
not sure about the confidence side of things, but more like 5 backs are a night. That is what it is. The thing is, we have made our way to Riyadh. We have
अलि
made
वेदिम
our way
लाग्यो
to the FIFAe World Cup national stage. That is a big thing, where teams from all across the globe will be there. And keeping in mind, in 2024, when we were up on the stage, we made it to the top 4 in the entire world. In the semi-finals against Malaysia, and Malaysia went to win the entire championship. This time, we have defeated the mighty Malaysians. Thailand, Japan, they are a strong side, yes, but the biggest reason is the formation that they have.
भिजलायन तकिन गइस
They
त
are playing. That code has to be cracked. And with ample of time, this tournament and Riyadh, the time frame is, I want to say, what we have to break down. We need a strategy for if we break that strategy down, if we have the key to unlock those 5 at the back defenders, we will surely lift the trophy, because Daniel, he is a crazy of a player.
I absolutely agree.
I will be
With
back,
the
okay,
experience
guys.
that this lad has had, he has proven himself on that global
Till
stage.
then,
So I'm on view with this one, right? Yes, it's fine. 5 back, the only, you could say, the kryptonite of Daniel right now, and I'm pretty sure, yes, as you rightly mentioned, we've got a pretty decent amount of time remaining for the World, so he will be able to fix that up. He'll be able to set everything up back in the motion right now as we... Yes, an unfortunate loss, but it's still fine, right? Even in the regionals, he is still in the top 3. So it's not that bad of a thing. It's absolutely okay. Some things don't really go in your own favor, right? If that one goal from Ronaldo was not messed up, maybe we would have been playing another game right now for that tie break of the golden goal, but it's totally fine. Thailand, India, 3-2. Thailand will move forward in the grand finals to face Japan one more time, the only team that eventually pushed them all the way down. So it's totally cool right now. All our lad needs to do is keep and lift his face high and move forward for the biggest stage.
He has been phenomenal, man. And he deserves all the love and the support that he has shown a performance at the world stage, I believe. Because even in Oceania and the Asia region, the type of performances he is delivering, it is phenomenal. The game against Indonesia has been pretty crazy. Last seconds and he makes a comeback. The game against Malaysia was on the second goal has arrived. Team India just one goal away from drawing on aggregate level terms. There is no way and no player in the world who can stop him.
Absolutely. We already have 4 teams that eventually qualified there. Malaysia, Thailand and Japan. All of these will represent the Asian Oceania region. So yes, it's going to be an absolute new adventure for that, man. There's a lot of time remaining, which you've rightly mentioned as well. And you know, as much as we've been constantly talking about the teams who are going to Riyadh, I also want to bring the attention a little bit back towards the ones we eventually faced out here, right, in the group stages itself. A lot of teams with a very good amount of competition, specifically since we started from the Group B. Hong Kong, Korea being the only other team who have had that one big game against India where they won 4-3 and handed us the only loss in the group stage. I wanted to see a bit of a more run from that team, but it's absolutely fine. They tried their best as well. It was totally okay. We also had Vietnam, right, who was pretty close in terms of that leaderboard too. They could have also made it to the playoffs. So I did like what those teams were doing. New Zealand and Guam on the other end. Yes, these two are the teams and regions that I now want to see develop a little bit.
That is so true. But region qualifiers of the FIFA World Cup featuring eFootball Mobile has been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy set of performances, new players coming into the mix, and Daniel showing his consistent nature and a true.
And this much for the chapter is
he has
closed
made
for
it
the
to the top
India
four. He will make his way to
here,
Riyadh,
हैन
but that
अब
will
चाहिँ
happen
हामी
region level.
जापानको गेम
Region
हेर्न मैले त
qualifiers has come to an end from our side, but the match against Thailand and Japan will go on. So if you want to watch that, make sure to tune in for that too. But for today, we will just end this things up. Myself, Shubhang, join me, was scared. We'll see you.
सेन्टरमा चलाए मलाई Iron Games Big Bear Road. You are doing skills, bro. You are doing skills, bro. Cantara, oh cantara, 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 ghamtara, ghamtara, oh ghamtara, saila, ghamtare, saili. मलाई के माया गर्यो तिमीले यस्तो मलाई के माया गर्यो तिमीले यस्तो माया त गरेकै हो मैले पनि तिमीलाई यस्तो आकाशैमा लागे आकाशैको लागे बिचमा भन्दिए म तिम्रै हुन्न दायाँ म तिम्रै हुन्न बायाँ दायाँ बायाँ दायाँ बायाँ बायाँ दायाँ ओहो हाम्रो आँचुमा तिम्रो मनमा तिमीलाई नै सुम्पिँदा मभन्दा सागिना तिम्रो आन्तरियमा मेरो मनको पाखामा हो फिर तिमी सधैँ जाउन माया जिन्दगी बिसन्दै फिर तिमी सधैँ La 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 la. ए मेरा ईश्वर साँच्चै छौ